And here we go with another video here on Oregon E-Biker Mark. And on today's video, I want to talk about e-bikes and why I think e-bikes are here to stay. Why I think e-bikes are here to stay? Well, first of all, they are selling extremely well worldwide, including the US of A. And when something sells well and keeps selling, I don't think it's going to go away. And statistics are showing that worldwide they're anticipating sales from 2023 right through to 2028 to have a steady growth of 12.6%. So if it keeps growing by 12.6% more, each time, boy, there's going to be a lot of us out here on e-bikes, and I'm okay with that. I think where we have the problem is with infrastructure. I think that's where we have room for growth. We have the sales for the bikes. We just need better. We need better, shall we say, accommodations for the bikes. We need better everything for the bikes. Like, I think there's a few things that scare people off of riding an e-bike, and I think one of them is the price. E-bikes are expensive. Most of us probably spend in the range of $1,000 to $3,000 on an e-bike. That's about the going rate, I'd say, these days. You might be able to get one a little bit cheaper, or you can pay more to get a little bit better one, but that's generally, I would say, the range nowadays of e-bike prices. And let's face it, not everybody can afford that. That's pretty hefty price. And then depending on where you live, other countries it might even be more than that. I'm talking specifically here on this with the USA, but let's get across this intersection. So yeah, it can be expensive, to buy an e-bike. Like I say, probably the $1,000 to $3,000, but there are some areas now, depending on where you are, locations now that are offering incentives like tax rebate offers. Like I've heard anywhere from 10 right up to 30%. So let's assume you buy a $2,000 bike and you get 10% off. Well, that's $200 off. That's quite a bit. And then let's say you get 30% off. Well, that's $600. If you take $600 off of $2,000, that puts it down to $1,400. Much better than $2,000. So that can be a sticky situation. And then you've got the states, depending on where you live. I happen to live in Oregon. We don't have any sales tax. So if you live, let's say, for example, you live in California, I believe the sales tax there is 13%. So you're talking quite a bit of money. 13% of $2,000, that's what, $260. Quite a bit of money. The other thing, I think, let me just get by this person on the bike. I'm riding and doing this video just before rush hour traffic is basically starting, so get around this. So that can be another stickler. And then sometimes they'll charge you shipping and handling, and you throw that onto the price. You know, it can get pretty expensive. And so hopefully the rebates or tax credits, you know, spread around and become the whole country. And you know, that might tip people the other way to buying a bike. And I think the other thing that can be a little bit of a stickler for some people when whether to buy an e-bike or not could be the situation where you don't want to, you feel you get nervous riding in traffic. You know, you don't like riding with the car like I'm doing right now. I'm in a bike lane, but still, you know, cars get kind of close to you. So that could be like a fear factor. So we'll have to see how this goes with the e-bike future, though. I'd love to be able to jump ahead 20 years and look and see what our future holds 20 years from now. Hopefully, me personally, I'll still be riding a bike at that time because I'll be in my late 70s, but you know, here's hoping that I can still ride a bike 20 years from now as I can now. But anyway, we'll see what the future holds for e-bikes, but I think we're looking at a pretty good year coming up here. I'm looking forward to 2023 and just to see what happens. Hopefully there's not too many really nice bikes that I like, because I'll probably want to get them all. You know, I have to be able to control myself when it comes to wanting bikes. So anyway, that's a little bit about what's going on with the e-bike situation. Some places are well established already with e-bikes, like Europe and Asia are ahead of us, you know, by quite a bit. But it's taken hold here in the US, in Canada, and other countries as well. And so I think the future looks bright, though, for electric bikes. I just hope that we can get the infrastructure fixed a little bit, you know. Like, I'd like to have the bike lanes away from traffic and things like that, but I don't know. We'll see where it goes anyway. At least we do have bike lanes, I suppose. We could have worse, because some streets don't even have bike lanes. So if you've got any comments on this topic, by all means, shoot a comment down below in the comment section and let me know what you think of it all. Oh, didn't think that guy was going to stop. And let me know what you think about the future of e-bikes and where you think it's heading. And do you like where it's heading, or do you not like where it's heading? And maybe let me know the reasons why you do or don't. Get by here. The sun is bright today. I didn't look at the temperature, but I believe we're in the low 40s, which is pretty nice with the sun, not much wind. Pretty nice. Oh, did they close that? Oh, looks like I can go around it. Yeah, so let me know what you think of the future of bikes and e-bikes, particularly e-bikes. That's our topic in our channel, e-bikes. Getting in a nice ride here on a nice afternoon. Nice to have a change up in no wet weather and no wind, or very little. Not really much noticeable. Looks pretty quiet around here. I'm sure some folks out there, here we are middle of December, I'm sure some folks out there are with snow on their yards and roads and bike paths. Alright, well that's going to do it for another video here on the channel. I hope you enjoyed that. And if you did, hit that like button. And, oh, they've got this blocked. How am I going to get out of here? I'll get out of here. And hit that, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. And tell your friends about us, Oregon E-Biker Mark. And also, hit that notification bell and you can be notified as to when the next video is coming up here on the channel. All right, get onto the road here again. So until next time, take care.